guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're outside in the wilderness in Idaho, but this is the only part of the video that's actually going to be in this area. Today's video is 3 photographers shoot the same model. So this video was actually inspired by another YouTuber, Jessica Kobasi. She does a bunch of these videos, and me and Steven, another photographer, were shooting. There's a bee flying at me. Oh, bee, stop. I've never been stung by a bee and I really don't want to right now. Okay, I think, oh God, I'm out of here. Anyway, so just disclaimer, I didn't come up with this video idea. If you want to see more of this type of video, you can look up Jessica Kobasi's videos. But the basic idea of the video is that 3 photographers each choose a location, choose a model, and then everyone has 3 minutes to shoot their best photo. And you guys can comment down below of the 3 photos at the end of each location, which one you like the best. Also, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, an online store, or a website, make it with Squarespace. Now I have more information on Squarespace at the end of the video. Okay, let's get into it. This is my location. It's this bridge, which I think will be cool to shoot on because we got some nice like leading lines. Okay, so we'll have you stand here first. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah, if we can hold it like there. Okay, let's see if the reflector, can you, I didn't realize like the lighting was actually really tricky and the reflector was, I mean, you kind of need more than 3 minutes to use those things, I feel like, but we tried our best. Yeah, that's so good. Stay up for a little bit. Yeah, lean against this rail. So I tried to get some shots like in the middle with some like nice leading lines, but it was hard with the reflector. It didn't like really illuminate it. Once you got closer, it looked a lot better. So then I just did some kind of like with the canals in the back and the water. Oh, this is really cool. Okay.
You just hold it right there. All right, I'm ready. All right, so the first spot, I really liked it. It's super cool in Venice. It kind of felt like I was in a different country. What I really liked about the reflector is I've never used one, so it was the first time, but I loved how I could shoot a backlit photo, and Fatima was really lit up and her skin was glowing, looking awesome.
So first location with the canals was Shelby's location, and I was lucky enough because I was last to go, so I kind of saw the first 2 photographers, how they attacked it, and I got some time to think about it. And yeah, just hold it so it gets rim light on the side of her hair. I liked where it was because there's a lot of good leading lines. I like that where you're like pulling your hair out a little bit. It's kind of cool. It was also pretty hard using the reflector. Put your hand like on the side of this and yeah, and just kind of like lean in towards me just a touch. Perfect, just like that, yep. I think I got a good one of that where Fatima's hair is pretty well lit up on the edge and it looks pretty cool.
I usually like to get, like I wanted to use the lines of the bridge, of like the handrail, and use that to frame her, but because I was using the reflector, I couldn't really do that.
Oh, this is really cool though. Oh, I like this one the best. Oh my gosh. Whew, all right.
Hey, you did awesome. I didn't even like tell you what to do, but we've shot before.
So this is gonna be my spot, I guess. Just walks past it and I think it'll look good. All right, Grace, so I want you to play with one of these leaves. For my location, I literally just walked up to it and saw it and chose it right on the spot.
I loved the color and I loved the garage door and like the little blue squares and stuff and the tan squares. And I try my best to play with the light and use shadows. Lean against this, put your foot out pretty far and just lean against this post. And then go ahead and bring your chin down a tiny bit. Oh, love it. You know when it's clicking away, it's good. Perfect. I guess we'll see how the photos turn out.
Cool. Yeah, let's start in the sun a little bit. I want to like play with the shadows and stuff. Okay, so when I was shooting with the fern, immediately I thought of doing like when you hold up a plant so it's sort of out of focus. But for some reason with the fern, it didn't actually look that cool. But I really liked it in the direct sunlight with the shade over it. It's just kind of tricky to get like a cool pattern. Ooh, this is cool. Well, yeah, hold that pose. I really like that. Then we just did some, of course, like completely in the shade, just as like a safety shot to make sure we got something decent if the other ones turned out like really bad. But I think we got a cool one in the direct sunlight.
Let's get you sitting down like against the garage and I'll kind of shoot down. The colors are really good. Her dress matches the spot. We had some good good accessories with the leaves, her playing around with it. Susie, can you give me some shade with that reflector? So it was fun. It was nice to play with some depth a little bit there.
And the last location, of course I'm biased, this one was my favorite. It was crazy with the cars going through and it was hectic, but I'm used to that. Oh, look at her work, man, like she knows. It's like you can sit down in front of it. Sit down actually right here, head against that. Can I have you scoot that way a little bit?
Instagram, you're gonna be famous. I already is.
Let's go on this side as if you're like kind of gonna get in the car almost. But I really liked the old car look. This will look so cool with some editing. I tried to get the tall grass in the foreground, so it almost looked like we're in some like random countryside, not in Venice, California. So that was like my goal of that one.
Look right at me. Steven's location was probably the hardest because we had a lot of direct sun, a lot of harsh light, and then cars coming back and forth. One hand here, one hand up here. Yeah, just like that, that's cool. I like it. Which made the 3 minutes kind of go by even faster. Let's just go on that front corner where you're kind of just like leaning on the front corner. Yeah, I like it.
So that's the video. Hope that you guys enjoyed. I will have everyone's Instagrams, everyone in the video, photographers and models, down below if you want to check them out. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is sponsored by Squarespace. If you guys haven't heard of Squarespace, honestly, where have you been? But if you haven't heard of it, Squarespace is a place where you can make a website or buy a domain name. You can also make an online store. They have a bunch of really nice looking templates, so it's super easy to make, honestly, a beautiful website. Like, it looks like you spent a ton of money hiring a designer or something. They have a bunch of different templates. Probably a lot of websites that you go on these days are powered by Squarespace. They have 24/7 customer support too, so if you're confused or anything like that, you know that you can get help. So Squarespace has an all-in-one platform, so you can get your domain name and your website on Squarespace, so it doesn't get complicated. Because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to link a domain name with a website. If you're not a programmer, it's kind of a confusing thing to do, so it's kind of a big deal, but really it is actually really convenient. And if you want to set up an online store, you can manage your inventory, your sales, all of that in Squarespace. So it's a really, really good way to do that. So you can check out squarespace.com if you want a free trial. And then when you're ready to purchase your website or domain name, go to squarespace.com/Shelby to get 10% off. Okay, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.